Okay, y'all, now we're starting with Pisces. Let's see what's going down with you, Pisces. What's going down in your energy, Pisces, that you need to be aware of at this time? What's going down with Pisces, Spirit? Give me some insight. And y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I want to tell y'all thank you for joining me. And I send love out to all of you. What's going down, Pisces? Okay. Now, Pisces. Somebody said, hell no. God said, told you no. God told you no, trying to steal somebody's voice. There's a Pisces out here trying to steal somebody's voice, and God told you no. You see the card for yourself. God told you to stop trying to steal people's voices and stuff and stealing from somebody. It says somebody is a cheater. They're coming your way. There's a cheater coming your way. So someone needs to avoid a cheater that might be trying to hook up, or you know how they go. It says relying on God has to start all over every day as if nothing has yet been done. Somebody in reverse didn't want to rely on God to help them. Somebody named Terrell. Names come out, but this is allegedly. Don't take it personal. Somebody's not getting no new car, new home, new nothing. Somebody was in no new relationship because they were doing fertility. In other words, they're not getting a new home because they were doing all kinds of strums, and the lights is coming. It's going to stick. This person's going to learn about them lights that you tried to do. Something about some lights. It says all things is coming to light. It says all I want is your love and kindness. This person don't want love and kindness because it's in the reverse. They never wanted your love and kindness, Pisces. You or somebody else. This says an auntie did what? An auntie did what? Allegedly. They says a dad's sperm is a father because your wife couldn't get pregnant, and by his son. So with his son, so the wife couldn't get pregnant. So somebody actually is the father of a baby, and you're lying about it. In other words, you being that, well, I know you the baby daddy because you pay, baby. You pay, so I gotta let you do it. I gotta let you be the daddy, and knowing you ain't that person, ain't that baby daddy, but you gonna lie because you very living illusions. You all in your head with these illusions. But see, somebody here going to get abundance and prosperity because they're manifesting success, baby. And you know it. Somebody's manifesting success in their life. You around or somebody you know. Somebody's going to get in trouble for human trafficking, and you are going to jail for a long time, baby, because you were doing human trafficking, and you know what you're doing in them streets and under them sheets alleged. You or somebody you know. So security was watching the whole thing. So you didn't know they was security watching that, so you need to watch what you do out in the streets. Somebody says you talk too much, and you need to talk less and shut up and try to stop telling everything. Allegedly. Somebody says travel from your outer consciousness to your inner spirituality and be transformed to who you are. You need to start transferring who you is. See, somebody, you a savage up in these streets. Somebody's a straight savage, and somebody loved the color green, or your last name is green. Somebody was a complete savage, and they was on some deep drugs and some drugs that got them all in their head. See, this is just like we live in the Men in the Black. See, people don't believe that the Matrix is true, and the police underworld is coming for that A. So the underworld is going to pick that A up. So don't worry for what all the crimes that somebody doing. You ain't getting away with nothing, homie. They coming to get you. The underworld, allegedly. If you don't believe in the other life, the afterlife, baby, it's coming for you. What else is going down? Somebody was doing too much, allegedly. Think nobody know. What else we need to know on this fine day? What else need to come out here, allegedly? Take this with a grain of salt. Don't make this your story if it is not. Don't try to make it to fit in. If it don't fit you, then it ain't your story. But we basically, oh man, I thought so. Here we go. We got a gunman or lady. This gunman and this lady, you need to watch out because somebody allegedly got a GUN and they coming. They not playing. Somebody wore red or in a red car. This was a gunman coming towards you, or a woman coming towards you. And this is a white woman from the past that's coming towards you to do some foul stuff. They said they told you to grow up just period, but you don't want to grow up. You don't want to take things like a grown, because look, you was doing voodoo. See, somebody doing voodoo like a mug. That's why you don't want to grow up doing this voodoo. But the magic spell's going back to you. Somebody said no means no. I don't care how much voodoo you do. Voodoo this. I'm coming for your voodoo ass, and I promise you that. I'm coming for you, legend. That's what somebody's saying to you, legend. That's what I'm hearing. And say, God is watching over you. I love you. No, God ain't watching over you. God ain't even looking at your stuff, but God saw what you done. Yeah, God said, I saw you. That's why the evil underworld coming to get that A. Because you keep playing with the magic sticks and think nobody know. But everybody know if they use their common sense. See, you want to unlock your dreams. Guess what? Most High said, I ain't giving you nothing. I promise you that. I ain't giving you nothing. I'm going to see to it. You ain't going to even hear the wind of peace come in your life. Ain't never going to be no more peace. Somebody live in Colorado. See, somebody was 14 and 15. They've been doing this since they were 14 and 15. And they need to be careful. Because somebody sold their soul around that time to the underworld. Somebody sold their soul to the underworld. That's why this person acting like this. Your soul don't even belong to you. You or somebody else. You sold to the underworld. Now they come and forget that, but they want payment for lying. Well, that's what I hear, because you told some lies, Pisces. You or somebody else. So they said it's all good. It said you thought you was close to achieving the goal. It's in the reverse. You ain't achieving nothing but some abuse. You finna get abused like you wanted other. This Scorpio is getting abused right now. Somebody going through some abuse. So what goes around comes around. They said somebody thought they was getting a good fortune, but it's in the reverse. Ain't no fortune coming to you. See something coming towards you. What's coming towards you? Allegedly you or somebody else, since you think you getting good. So what's coming towards you, Pisces, or somebody you know? What's coming towards you? It says GOAT. Somebody could born 1931, 1955, 1979, 2003, 1943, 1967, 1991, 2015. Somebody could have been born. So somebody born the year of the GOAT was coming towards you for something you did, allegedly. Somebody is a Williams. There's a Williams coming towards you. And real shortly they said it's makeover time. They said you need to get a makeover. Somebody named Williams. It says don't be afraid to take someone into position, because this person they don't mind taking you in position. They ready to take you down, but it ain't gonna work because it's in reverse. See, fears, this connection is too intense and I am afraid. Somebody's afraid in this connection. They can't handle the heat. In other words, I can get in the oven, but I can't handle it. It says you're being asked to what has to stay, and chances are you're telling your fears get better. To get better, you need to get better on your fears, because your fears is getting you. Somebody in the yellow, you love the color yellow in the past. Somebody has HIV, so you need to watch out. Somebody is spreading around AIDS, and you know you got AIDS, and you know you need to tell people that you have AIDS, allegedly. Somebody has AIDS and they're not, what I'm hearing, they're not telling nobody. Who has HIV? Somebody has HIV and they not allegedly been not telling somebody. Who has HIV? Allegedly. What comes out is allegedly. Oh, now somebody want to do a drive-by. I know this ain't on me because I'm saying you got HIV. You better drive yourself to the health clinic. That's all I got to say for because I'm always ready, baby. I don't give a damn. We can go, because I'm just letting you know. Hey, that's what I'm hearing. You need to drive yourself to the health clinic. That drive-by ain't going to help you. Somebody named Serena, you need to drive yourself to the health clinic, baby. That ain't going to help you coming to get somebody with a drive-by. What else is going on? Somebody thought they was going to... So you need a tarot reading. Somebody said, Serena, you need to get a tarot reader because that drive-by ain't going to help you, baby. See, your witch hat... See, somebody got their witch hat on, baby. They in their power. And they say, come on with it, baby. Come on with it. Let me knock it down. Let me put it in the way. There's Aquarius in the past. They got powers. You didn't know that, homie. I want to try new things in the sex in the bedroom. Somebody says no. Somebody said they ain't sleep with you because they got that HIV. They said, no, I ain't sleep with you because you got HIV. Somebody said, so now they want to shoot somebody, fatal shooting. Somebody want to come and do a fatal shooting, but they said, I wouldn't recommend that because it ain't going to be no peace if you come over here to shoot me. Somebody's name is Anaya in the past, allegedly. Somebody has a sex demon that was around them in the past. And Grandpa Robert is going to tell on this sucker. Somebody was doing a magical blessings is coming to you. Don't worry. Grandpa Robert is protecting you. Like, share, and subscribe.